coming to Diane Party Yoga. If you have not been here, I'm Diane, and if you have, welcome. I have been doing this for a couple of years and I've been loving it, and I'm really grateful for the people who have subscribed and liked my videos so far. Thank you. So, you've helped me grow my channel, which I really appreciate. And if you have not yet liked and subscribed, please do that now. It'd be a great habit for you to it will be a good reminder to get on the mat, and you'll get notifications every time I put out a video, so you won't miss one. Today's class is super fun. You're gonna need a chair or a stability ball. And this was inspired from my teacher, Leah Butler. She just spent July doing work with stability ball, and it was awesome. So I've incorporated some of the stuff in this class that I really loved. And why don't we start? I'm sitting with my hips elevated. You can use a pillow if you like, or a block, or nothing at all. We'll just take these first few minutes to ground and settle, center ourselves. So just observe the body, how it feels on the mat, maybe how your hips feel on the block. Start to ground and be heavy through the legs and sit bones. And start to lengthen through your spine and out of the top of your head. And just observe your breath. Try to lengthen out your breath. Let's start to use some alternate nostril breathing for several rounds. So you're going to be using your thumb, your right thumb, and your ring finger here. Now your index finger and your middle finger, they can point to your palm, or they can stay on your forehead, because we're going to be closing off alternate nostrils with the thumb and the ring finger. So exhale completely and seal the right nostril. Inhale through the left. Pinch the left nostril and exhale through the right. Inhale through the right nostril. Pinch it with your thumb. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left nostril. Pinch it and exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close it with your thumb and exhale through the left. Inhale through the left nostril. Close it. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close and exhale left. Inhale left. left. Close, exhale right. Inhale right. Pitch, exhale left. Inhale left. Pitch, exhale right. Inhale right. Pitch, exhale left. Now release and just observe the breath and observe the brain. Now, maybe you might need some tissues here. If you need tissue, blow your nose. Excuse me. We're going to do some breath of fire. That's when a tissue comes in handy. So before or after this practice. And now, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be pumping your core, your ab wall, pumping it every time you exhale. The inhale is automatic. It happens naturally. So it's just exhale completely and let the breath rise. And then pump. Now it's 55. Let the breath rise and let the breath be natural and observe the effects on the mind. Now is a good time to call into your heart, maybe prayer hands. And then set an intention that you'd love to embody for this day. An energy that you want to take on. I'm getting pause and guidance from me. Sometimes it's joy, sometimes it's peace, whatever it is. Even if it's just lightness, bring lightness. Know that you set your intention, dedicate your practice. It is on the way. Just put it out there in the universe. Okay, so you can remove the block. You can let's sit to the left of our heels. Heels are on the right. Now, right hand can go to the right. Left hand to the ceiling, breathe in. Start to maybe send the right arm over, side body stretch. You could find some pulses. See where your body needs to stretch. Maybe look down. Maybe you could take your right hand on your left knee. You can even look at the ceiling. Now, take your left hand right underneath your left shoulder. Hop up on your left leg. Send the right leg out. Inhale, right hand up. Breathe in. And exhale, right arm over your head. It's a nice thing to ground through the outer edge of your right foot. The outer edge is parallel with the edge of your mat. Now you can take your right arm, make circles with your hand and your shoulder. And let's go the other way. And let's sit behind the left foot. So turn the left foot out. Let's fold over the right leg. Maybe you can sway. Doesn't matter how deep you get. Matters that you're breathing and you're feeling a stretch. So you just close down your eyes and be with you. The beauty of a home practice is all you need to be concerned about is the four corners of your mat. So it eliminates a lot of distraction and comparison. You be with you. This is your time to feel. Let this whole practice be about feeling and observing and seeing if you want to go further or not. You always have that option to go a little deeper or not. It's your class. You have to follow your conscience, your body. Walk your hands to the front. Press your elbows down, pop up on your elbows, and shift your hips back. Nice inner thigh stretch. And press your elbows down, come on up. Now sit to the right of your heels. Now, left hand's on the mat, right arm over your head. Breathe into the side body. You can sway here as much as you like. Right hand right underneath our right shoulder. Pop up on the right knee and send the left leg out. Take the left hand to the ceiling, breathe in. Modified side plank. And exhale it over our head. Outer edge of the left foot is grounding in. Joy the side body. Breathe into side, modified side plank. Now send the right foot in front of you and then just sit right behind the right foot. You can fold over the left leg. Right side body stretch. You could be up here. You can have your knee, your elbow on your leg. You can hold the back of your head. Doesn't matter how deep you get. Imagine it's all about how you feel and breathe into that. Stretch. Maybe walk your hands right in front and just fold right down the middle of your legs. And pop up onto your elbows, send the left, you just keep the left leg right where it is, send the hips back. So the hips are back over the foot, and you just reach forward and breathe. About 5 breaths. Your toes can be up or down, wherever they want to be. just walk your hands forward to the front of the mat. Come to all fours. Inhale, chin up, tail up, breathe. Cow pose. Exhale, round cat. Tuck everything, belly in. A handful of times, find your breath. Inhale, release your belly. Exhale, belly in, tuck everything. Inhale, chin up, pose on your fingertips if you like. Inhale, chin up, hips up. Exhale, belly in, round. Inhale, cow, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Oh, we did not do the shoulders. So why don't we take the right to the, let's round through the shoulders now. So send your hips back over your heels. The right hand can come to your hips along the mat, and then inhale, reach all the way up. So making a big circle with your right hand so we can warm up this right shoulder. We did make some circles with the left, but we're just gonna go in a swimming direction with the right to make circles with the right to the ceiling, and then thread the needle. You can sit back into child's pose with a threaded needle if you like. Opening through your shoulders, gently waking up your body. And then switch hands. Left hand threads the needle, right hand extends out. And now it's time to grab a ball. Maybe step right, right foot hits the ground, and then lean into the stability ball. Now, the further you have your chin and chest away from your hip, you're creating space and you're opening the hip flexor. So you just breathe here for a bit. But you can also completely relax over the ball and just take your time, and knowing that as your body opens, your energy will come and you'll be able to move into poses slowly and thoughtfully with plenty of energy. So just surrender into the ball for a few breaths. Take your time opening your body. This should feel really good. Now, pull the ball a little closer to your body, maybe straighten the right leg out and keep folding over. This is, maybe you won't feel this. Some of you, this is half Hanumanasana, supported with the ball. Some of you, this will be deep enough. Some of you might want a little extra. You can roll the ball forward and just put your hands on the ball and relax your head down. You gotta engage the core a bit. for balance, if you're somewhat of a half Hanumanasana, a little bit of a puppy heart, bringing your heart towards the mat. And roll it back. Left leg extends. Elbows on the ball first. Find the opening. If that's too intense, of course you can relax right away with your head on the ball. You can follow what you need. Okay, fold over the ball. Okay, now we're going to straighten the left leg. Now you can keep the ball right underneath your chest. You can stay here. Put your hands on the floor for support. Breathe. Enjoy this opening, gentle opening of the hamstrings. Or you can go for a deeper opening by bringing the ball towards the top of the mat and bringing your chest towards the floor. Engage your core. And come up. Just get on both knees and take puppy pose with the ball. So bringing your heart towards the floor, forehead towards the floor. It does not have to touch, and it's okay if it doesn't. Come back. Now, hands are on the mat. Now just bring your chest down, head down, and then up. So you're gonna line up your shoulders with your ears and then lower your ears as low as they can go. And then bring them between your arms again. Let's do this 5 more times. You count. Exhaling down, inhaling up. Exhaling, stay down for another 5 breaths. And release the ball. Come to a downward facing dog, pedaling out your feet. Looking between your feet right away, pressing your finger pads. Pressing your knuckles into the mat. Reaching through your hips.
Try to create as much space between your right hand and your left foot. And then try to create as much space from your left hand through your right foot. And breathe your hips up. And then tiptoe all the way halfway up the mat. Press your hands into the fingers into the mat. Take your right hand to your left ankle. Look under your left armpit. You can bend your right elbow as much as you like. And then switch it out. Take your left hand on your right ankle. Bend your left elbow. Pull your body chest closer. Press into your finger pads, knuckles. Lift your hips up. Breathe. And then heels down, toes up. Belly's in, reach your hips back. And then come to your fingers. Press into your pads and then roll to the toes, tops of the toes. Breathe. See if you can tense your shoulders a little bit over your wrists. Exhale. I know it's not easy, but it's fun. It's good to build strength here. Inhale, hips. And then toes. Inhale, toes up, heels down. Lean back, pressing, holding your fingertips, and then lean forward on your toes, looking between your feet. And then just slide your hands under your feet. Release over your legs. You can have bent legs here as much as you need to. No shame. No shame in bending your legs here. You get a nice deep stretch through your lower back. In fact, everyone can do it. You can bend your legs here. Feel the stretching through your lower back. And then maybe slowly and gently, if your body wants, you can straighten them out. You must listen to yourself in this class and all yoga classes. And breathe. It's always about the breath in yoga. Never really about anything else but the breath. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. One sun A. Exhale, drop your head. Inhale, look up. Send the right leg back. Send the left leg back. You can come to your knees. Chaturanga, up dog or cobra, heart lifts. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. Walk your toes out and take maybe you can lean to one side, open your hand, take your left hand on your left knee. And then open to the other side, right. And then come to the center. Yogi squat, breathe in. Let's stand for 5. Exhale, press your heels, inhale up. Kick to your toes. Exhale, come down to a squat. That's 2. Squat, heels out, toes out. Inhale, rise, toes forward, tippy toes. Exhale, heels down, toes out, squat. Inhale, tippy toes, toes out, squat. Inhale, come to your tippy toes. Exhale, toes out, squat. Walk your hands to the top of the mat. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Press into your finger pads. Make your arms nice and long. Extra long. Pull your hips up. Tailbone up. Thighs back. Tiptoe to the top of the mat. Start with some toe taps. So, chin up, look up. Heels come down, toes come up. Now, toes are down, heels are up. Tap your right wrist. Put your toe back. Tap your left foot. Toe back, and then down. If you want, you can bend your knees here. Let's do that. Try that again with bent knees if it makes it easier. Take whatever one you can. A right toe taps. Bring it back. Left toe tap. Toes. And then heels. And reach it back. Now, to the mat, to the ball again. I'm going to give you guys a couple options. But first, let's everybody get in child's pose on the ball. And relax your head. Now stay here. Couple breaths breathing. You are perfectly welcome to stay in this pose for a little while. Your other option is to come to a forward fold. If you have a wall close by, bring the ball to the wall and just bring the back of your head to the wall ball and then just fold over and forward fold, supported forward fold. I think this also feels wonderful. You can do that for a few minutes. Some of you will want to come up and try to press up into a handstand with the ball, which is definitely a really supportive and challenging and helpful way to get into the press. But you can start with little tiny steps with this. So first thing, if you're going to aim your head between your arms, and you're going to try to, as you raise your hips, look at the ball. Keep pressing, maybe raise one leg or both legs, one leg at a time, and then float the other leg up. Now, when you're in a handstand, if you get up, now you just hang out wherever you are, but if you get up into a handstand, look between your hands. Try to float your legs apart, slowly working the opposite. Use your core. Oh, I forgot to mention, really pressing your hands into the mat. Like you want to burn a hole through your mat with the hands. That's going to help a lot. Now we are back into a squat. Just relax your head. Relax over in your yogi squat. And come to a seat. Let's work the core from here. We will belly in, tucks in, belly pulls in, knees come up, down, up, down. Inhale, exhale, low boat, inhale, high boat, exhale, low boat. And come to a tabletop again. So, we're going to do the same three poses again, same three options. Child pose on the ball, forward fold with the ball support, or the press. Now, with the press, you're really going to concentrate on hands are wide. You need your hands to be wide, and you need to have really your core super engaged as you lift your hip as high as possible, and the other leg will go up. It's really hard to do this and talk at the same time, so I'm going to tell you how to do it before. We'll try to get there before, and I'll try not to talk while I'm doing it. And then once you get up to the handstand, we're going to try to work the opposites, where your head, you'll open your legs wide and slowly lower them down as slow as possible to really engage your ab wall, and that will help you with the press. So. All right, the child pose on the ball. Imagine yourself where you want to be. And it could be just right here. Observing the breath. Preparing for the supported forward fold. Or working yourself into a press. So if you're going to try the press, you're going to just first engage your hands wide. Index fingers facing forward. Really going to press. Once you get upside down, your head is going to go between your arms, and the strongest position for the tilt is you're looking at the ball. You don't have to look at the ball. You can look between your hands if you like, but you're going to get the best alignment if you're looking at the ball. So, do the best. And when you are ready, come to a child's pose with your hands underneath your wrists, underneath your ankles. Rest your head on the floor. You can rock it out. I'm going to use the ball for a little back bend. So let's sit on the ball. There's a couple ways you can just spread your legs out and put it under your lower back, like as if you're a supported bridge. I'm just going to come to the front. I love this. Some of you, maybe you want more of a back bend where you just have your hands behind you and then you are kind of rolling the ball behind your upper back. Either way is really good. It depends on where you want the stretch. I want it in my hip flexors right now. Hip flexors do a ton of work. It is. Roll off the ball. I'm finished with this class, so I'm going to just take some twists, knees into your chest, bring your forehead to your knees for a bit. Relax your head down. Open your arms and take your knees over to the right. Look over your left shoulder. And then look over your right or look at the ceiling. or the sky if you're outside. Take your knees over to the left, look over your right shoulder. I would like to do some straddle. You know what? If you have blocks nearby, this is wonderful. If you don't have blocks nearby, you can use your wrists underneath your hips. Bring your legs to the ceiling and let your legs fall out and open up in reclined Upavista Konasana. So what's happening here is that the blocks are supporting you. And once you feel supported, sometimes you can go deeper into the pose. Okay, when you're ready, hands on your knees, bring your knees together. You know what's nice here is crossing your left ankle over your right knee. Pull, oh yeah, so figure four, release the hip. Breathe into the left hip.
can even rotate your right ankle if you like. Point, flex through your toe. Or not. Just breathe. Put the right foot on the mat or the ground and take the left foot and put it on the ground. Now, to secure your foot or your knee so it doesn't slip, you can hold with your right hand your left ankle or your left knee. Just gently gaze over your left shoulder or to the ceiling. Breathe into this twist. This is the time we release, let go, whatever does not serve you. Let peace and grace descend. And release back, and then put your left foot on the mat. Take your right ankle over your left knee, and then reach through and pull your legs close. Maybe rock side to side, just for a few breaths to send the stretch through your hip and side. And just curl up in a little ball for a couple breaths. Maybe rotate both ankles one way, other way. And then release your head down and just relax. You pull your legs closer to your chest. Breathe into your right hip. Drop your left foot on the mat, take your right foot on the mat, and look over your right shoulder. You can hold on to the knee, the ankle, if you feel that you might be slipping or not. You can just spread your arms in a T if you're not slipping anywhere. Relax completely and release. And let grace find you. Now, one last pause. I'm going to do Savasana now, but I'm going to take the ball because I love having my feet and legs elevated. It's really wonderful. If you have a chair, oh, by the way, any pose I did with a ball can be done with a chair. Should have probably said that before, but it's really, really good for your hip flexors to just chill out in your ab wall. Everything psoas muscle, it gets released when your knees and your feet are raised up. So if you can be on a stability ball or a chair or a couch, feel a real support underneath your calves.
And just surrender in your Savasana. If you have a cover, maybe you want to cover yourself if you get chilly. And relax. Maybe roll your balls away underneath your body. You stretch your hands and your toes away from each other. Nice long stretch, and then roll over onto one side of your body. Make a pillow with your arm. Really feel grateful. You showed up on the mat, tried something different or new, or maybe you've done this a million times, but you had the strength and the willingness to show up for yourself. Please leave me a message. Let me know how you did, if you stayed, if you made it, how you felt after class. Let's come to a seat. Your hands to your heart. Rub your hands together. Inhale completely. Place the heels of your hands over your eyes as you exhale. Inhale completely. Inhale peaceful heart, peaceful mind, calm and peaceful mind. May our thoughts be loving and kind. May our minds be calm, and may we spread this peace to everyone we meet. May be happy, peaceful, filled with love. Thank you for joining me today and letting me lead you in flow. Don't forget to leave me a message and let me know how you did, and I hope you loved it. Let me know, and keep coming back.